Newcastle has become the richest club in the world. Messi shocked Barcelona with his latest interview, and the national team of France advanced to the final of the Nations League. Friends, subscribe, give us a like and write in the comments below what transfers Newcastle needs to pull off to win the Premier League, and then the Champions League. And while you're writing, we proceed to start. Let's get going! Pogba wants to renew his contract with Man United. The player's surroundings expect his salary to be one of the highest in the Premier League. Real is considering the option of signing Federico Chiesa in case Mbappe and Haaland's transfers fail. Timo Werner is recently linked to a possible move to Bayern Munich. Volker Struth, who has good connections at the Munich club, has become his agent. PUMA offered Haaland a 5-year contract worth 25 million euros. Mbappe's future? He has his head on his shoulders. He knows what he wants. It is not my role to advise him, Rafael Varane noted. Javier Tebas had a say on the departure of Messi and Ronaldo from La Liga. The price of TV rights does not depend on names only. There have always been great players. Benzema is Europe's best number 9, L'Equipe quotes the president of La Liga. Real Madrid is interested in the services of Man City forward and the Spanish national team player Ferran Torres. Christian Pulisic is close to returning to Chelsea's ranks. He is expected to be involved in the game against Brentford on October 16th. FIFA are repeatedly set to postpone the Club World Cup until 2022. The decision on an alternative host will be made and approved at the next meeting of the Council on October 20th. Ajax goalkeeper Martin Stekelenburg will no longer play this season. The 39-year-old goalkeeper hasn't entered the pitch since August due to a thigh injury. It was difficult for me to make friends. I came from a different dressing room, culture, and it's not easy to fit into a changing room like that one at Madrid, Odegaard admitted. 3 days before signing Griezmann, I had a feeling that he would come. We had no problems. We had a barbecue together. We have a very good relationship, Marca quotes Suarez. Divock Origi was offered to Barcelona. The transfer is estimated at 14 million euros. Manchester City will not release Raheem Sterling to another club in January, despite Barcelona being interested in the footballer. Barca is not almost dead. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to get a loan of 500 million euros. Everything is not so bad, although it is worse than in Real Madrid, stated the president of La Liga Javier Tebas. Such good news for everyone associated with Newcastle. New ownership is exactly what the club needed. Renewed optimism. It could be a game changer for the club, wrote Owen on his Twitter account. Sales of jerseys with the name of Depay and Frankie de Jong compensated for the sales of Messi's, said Barcelona CEO Ferran Reverter. Francisco Trincao tested positive for coronavirus and left the Portuguese national team. On its official website, Levante announced the appointment of Javier Pereira as the new coach of the club. Lineker thinks that it's much easier to score goals now than it was back then. Now for the slightest foul you get a booking. With Maradona there was a free pass to kick him. Jack Wilshere keeps himself fit at Arsenal. The midfielder left Bournemouth in May 2021, after which he remained without the club. Real Madrid is interested in the signing of Napoli midfielder Fabian Ruiz. Yaya Toure offered his managerial services to Sapsi, which is in the Romanian top division. Phil Foden is close to extending his contract with Manchester City. The new agreement will be calculated until the summer of 2027. Watford has signed Torino defender Nicolas N'Kolo. Former Manchester United goalkeeper Sergio Romero is close to moving to Venezia. The Argentinian will move to Serie A as a free agent. I've learned so much tactically, as much as I have in my entire lifetime, Tammy Abraham shared. Newcastle wants to invite Paulo Fonseca as head coach, HITC reports. Messi? Now he's more of a passer, so it's easier for defenders as we can wait. I don't think he's able to do his slalom move so much, Adil Rami said. Jorginho deserves the Ballon d'Or because of the titles, but Messi and Ronaldo were not there when I won the prize, Fabio Cannavaro noted. PSG do not generate enough money to have a squad which cost almost 600 million euros. State clubs are distorting football, thinks La Liga president Javier Tebas. Alexis Sanchez and Arturo Vidal may leave Inter as early as January. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Ronaldo's mentality is second to none. I think he has really improved that in and around the changing room, Luke Shaw said. Lineker thinks the Premier League is better than La Liga. All leagues have recessions, but Barca and Real are still two biggest brands in football, the expert said. Qatar has spent about $200 billion on preparations for the 2022 World Cup. And now, you know what? We are to dive into the main news of the release. The national team of France reached the final of the Nations League. Le Bleu made a fantastic comeback against Belgium. Roberto Martinez's team started the game much more confidently. The first half ended with a victory of the Devils, 2-0, with efforts from Carrasco and Lukaku. In the second half, the game completely turned upside down. Firstly, Benzema was the one to tighten the gap. Then Mbappe equalized and Theo Hernandez succeeded in scoring the winner. 2-3. A great victory for the reigning world champions, who will participate in the final of the Nations League facing the national team of Spain. After Ronaldo moved to Manchester United, the value of the English club shares increased by €650 million, according to The Sun. Moving to Manchester United allowed him to climb to the first line of the highest-paid footballers, according to Forbes. In the 2021-22 campaign, Ronaldo is expected to earn €106.6 million before taxes, of which €59.7 million comes from his salary and bonuses for returning to Old Trafford. Borussia wants to keep Haaland, despite that a number of top clubs were eyeing him lately. According to Bild journalist Christian Falk, Dortmund representatives intend to offer the Norwegian a contract that would almost double his salary. In case Haaland agrees to stay at the club for another campaign, then instead of €8 million, he will receive €15 million. PSG intends to keep Kylian Mbappe, who at the end of the season may become a free agent and move to Real Madrid. According to journalist Nicolas Kira, the Parisian club will offer the 22-year-old French national team player a new 5-year contract with a salary of €36 million per year, the same amount Neymar earns at PSG. Barcelona president Joan Laporta contacted Xavi last Monday. The functionary explained to Al Sadd's coach the current situation at the club. Both Laporta and Xavi support Koeman and wish him well, as they consider him a Barcelona legend. Journalist Edu Polo goes further on and reports that in fact Laporta may have contacted Xavi to agree on a date for his return to Barcelona. Koeman may be sacked after the battle versus Real Madrid, which will take place on 24th of October. Xavi will host the Qatar Cup final the same week. It's reported that after this match, the leadership of Al Sadd will be ready to let the Spaniard go to Barcelona. France Football has published the cover of magazine's October issue. It shows PSG forward Lionel Messi in a Parisian tracksuit. I was not wrong. The Argentinian is quoted in the cover quote from an exclusive interview. We think that these words will not be very pleasant to the leaders and fans of Barcelona. We recall that Messi joined PSG from Barcelona this summer. The 34-year-old footballer has scored 1 goal in 5 appearances for the new club. Newcastle fans' dream of selling the club has finally come true. The 14-year era of the greedy Brit Mike Ashley was interrupted by the Public Investment Fund of the government of Saudi Arabia. The richest formerly private foundation in the world acquired Newcastle for €360 million. The fund is headed by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and this takeover will make the Magpies the richest football club in the world. The fortune of the new owners of Newcastle is estimated at £320 billion. Next one is PSG, having £220 billion, and Man City with £21 billion. Of course, fans from all over the world immediately started joking about the future transfers of Newcastle. Here are Haaland and Mbappe, and even such a crazy lineup to be found. However, if we return to reality, then the most likely top transfer at the moment is the potential transfer of Mohamed Salah. It is reported that the new owners have excellent relations with the Egyptian. It is in Mo that they see the leader of the new championship project of Newcastle. Friends, how do you think Newcastle needs to sign to return to the elite of English and world football? Write in the comments. Guys, we again ask you to have a look at the suggested videos from our other projects. And that was Football News. Thank you all for watching, have a nice one, and see you in a bit!